Hi Gemini, welcome to your unexpected reading for November 2019. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to Spiritual OG. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support yourself if you like what she has to say. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Gemini, what is your unexpected for November? Gemini. Oops, Gemini. Crikey. Good gracious. God. Now I can't find the one that was flipped. There you are. All right. Okay. The World. All right. Okay. Star. That's Aquarius. The Hanged Man. Six of Swords. Justice. That could be Libra. And Seven of Cups. All right. Let me see here. What are we dealing with? Gemini. Who's Gemini dealing with here? Oop. Who's Gemini dealing with? All right. Knight of Cups. That could be Scorpio. Okay, let me get the little guys here. What's this? What's this Hangman about? All right, so this is you. Okay, but why? Why are you needing to... Oh, is this someone coming back in to apologize? And yet you still... All right. If somebody comes back in to set things to rights, you need to not make a decision this month. This month is all about managing, or well, not managing, watching behavior. This is observing and watching someone's behavior, because it took you a long time to have whatever this drama and trauma was come to fruition, to explode, to end, whatever. It's going to take a long time to heal it. And, you know, everybody says, well, it doesn't have to, but it should, especially after what you went through. This didn't happen overnight. It's going to not get fixed overnight. And please don't be romantic or dramatic about it when someone says, well, but you know what, if somebody apologizes in an instant, everything's fine. No, it shouldn't be. Because that's you stepping into it again. You don't want to, no, your shoe got dirty the first time. Don't step in the same mud puddle. What's this Hangman about? What's Hangman about? This is about waiting and taking time. All right, so Hangman, 10 of Cups. Okay, well, that was unexpected. What's this? That's Pisces, so why? Pisces and Aquarius. Scorpio, Libra. So this is your happily forever after with this person being put on hold, or it's in question. It's under scrutiny or examination. It's like, I don't know if I feel the same. I don't know if we should, I don't know. I'm not pinning my hopes on this anymore. I'm not sure what to think. It's this Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups. Temperance, that could be Sagittarius. It's his Six of Swords. Five of Cups. Okay. What's this Justice about? Page of Wands. Seven of Cups. All right, you stand down. Tower. Yeah. So here's the thing. Even if this is, everything is right, it's going to take time for you to feel right about things again, and if it doesn't, it should. So even if things do feel right, you still take things slowly. Well, what does that mean, right? How do you not step back into the same behavior patterns with this person? That means that you limit your time with them. If you want me to get specific, it's limiting time. It's setting up boundaries for time. No open-ended dates or afternoons or things like that. And I'm not saying that as advice. I'm saying that's what shows here. You need to put boundaries around your time together. This is about taking things slow. If things have been on hold and things haven't been progressing because someone's needing to get some perspective. They want things to balance out. They're not sure what they want. And there's just needing to take a break. If you're on a break, they're actually going to show back up, and they're going to want to pick up where you left off. And that's got to be a no from you, or you're going to end up in the same dynamic as you left with them. It might feel really good to be desired again and have them show back up, but you need to keep it in the exploratory discovery phase, because one, it's going to be the shocker or unexpected that they show back up to apologize, that they show interest again, that they're actually like, you know what, I was wrong, I do want this. For the Geminis that I'm reading for, this ending took quite a toll on you. And it might feel really good to have someone heal that, or the person that hurt you heal it, but that's exactly why you should be cautious, is because they have that power to do that. And I'm not getting weird or dramatic. I'm just saying you've been dealt a blow. It might feel really good, like things are okay in an instant. They're not. Time will tell if they are, and that's what's showing here. We got the star card, that you need to give this time to see if it's even what you want anymore, because are you going to feel the same? And I'm asking this again because it's showing up in the reading, not because I'm going bird walking here, but this is also showing that you might not feel the same after this person comes back. That you might think that's what you want, but here they come to make everything right, and they're showing interest again, and they're taking the reins, and they're really going after it and wanting to kind of repair the damage, and you're like, I don't know anymore. What's this star card about? This star card. King of Pentacles, so that could be Virgo. This is about you needing to feel self-sufficient with or without this person. I don't think... It's one of those things where it's like you didn't realize how far into your feelings you were until things changed. Then you're like, whoa, and you kind of went through it. You're coming out of it. Your person comes out of their funk or whatever kind of rift there was and was like, okay, I'm ready to pick back up again. And you're like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back there. It's going to take me some time. And if you don't feel that way, you still should say that. Don't play hard to get, be hard to get. Be strategic. You need to. And I'm not saying that to be like make them pay. It has nothing to do with that. This is about you getting a handle on how you feel and what you want before you start to get attached again. Because this is about you needing to be on solid ground after what has happened, or after you've been set adrift from this person. It was, I think, much more impactful than you anticipated. That's not to be taken lightly. It's not that you have to punish or make them pay. It's not about that. But it's like, I don't feel like feeling that way again. So I need to protect myself, take care of myself. So this person is going to come back. But I worry that you're going to want to rush back in, and that's just going to create the same dynamic. This is about you needing to protect yourself and needing to not do the same thing that was done before, and needing to break the pattern that you had with this person. The focus needs to be on you and your security and what's best for you. Even if this person is sincere and they've come out of their funk and they feel really solid about this, that's fine, good for them. Maybe you're not there yet and you need more time, and it's going to depend on the time you spend together and someone's actions. People can't keep the balls in the air, juggling for very long. That's why it's important to give things time, because eventually the routine is going to start to falter, and you're going to want to see what the cracks look like. You're going to want to see how someone handles those cracks, or handles not being able to have everything a certain way, or whatever their issues are. You need to see what their coping skills are like. So this is about needing to take time and letting things play out, if this happily ever after is going to happen with this person or not. could be that they even said, well, I just want to see what else is out there. And then they decide, you know what, I like you best. I'm simplifying a lot there. I get it. But that was, I know it's called dating. I just feel like it feels differently. Initially, it might be what you want, this person to come back, and all of a sudden it's like it feels differently the second time around because you feel like, oh, you've seen what's out there, you don't like it, so here you come back. That's kind of an insult. Because did you just not want to have to work for other people and you think it's easy with me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to feel the same. And I can't get a lock on why. Obviously, everybody's personal story is different, but it's not going to feel the same like you thought it would when they come back in. And for some of you, it might be because you realize you need to give the security and the stability to yourself first. The focus is on you and rebuilding of sorts. So when they come back, it's not like you don't get to save me. You don't get to destroy me and then save me. I have to save me, and then I'll see about you and I talking afterwards. But I need to focus on myself and rebuild me after, that. They don't get a second chance to do that again. And not that they were bad. I'm not saying that. It's just that if it's just as easy as rejoining and getting back together, you have the same dynamic at play. You can't have that again. Maybe this person's changed. Maybe they've matured. They're not going to want the same dynamic either. So that has to have time to play out. You need to be able to wait and see what happens and go situation by situation. What's this reading for Gemini about? What's this about for Gemini? It's unexpected. Good. Wait for clarity. This is about you not doing the same thing you did before. This is about not doing the same thing you did in the past, aka not taking this person back, not running and jumping. Stay in the confusion. Stay in not knowing what to do, because that's going to bring clarity. I know confusion brings clarity. What? It's true. If you sit there and give something time long enough to work out, you eventually have your answer. See this person sitting here thinking, I know that's supposed to be somebody that soul is, that this is supposed to represent like I want to say Vesper. I don't think that's the right word, but a soul. But they're in thought, they're thinking about it. The point being is, this is you needing to come to your own clarity and think about what you're going to do instead of just rushing back into old patterns. You need to break the pattern. And if it makes you feel confused and out of sorts, good, it should. Because that means you're not doing the same thing you were before, and you're actually thinking about your choices. You're choosing rather than just, oh, thank God, okay, now we can get back to it. You don't want the same thing back. You don't. They might even be different. They might not want the same thing either, which would be good. But just because they came back, I'm just worried that they come back and it feels like you're going to think, okay, good, we can just get back to. Don't do that. And if you're thinking about doing it, don't. Your happily ever after needs, your ideas about that are changing, and you need time for that to play out. And yay that this person has come back around and wants all roads to lead back to you. That's great. But you need to decide if that's what you want. And for that, you need time. Why am I shuffling that again? I do that all the time. Oopsie. Creating through the ashes. Some of you have been through it and you're just coming out of it, and here this person comes. They've been through it too, not discounting that. Here they come. They've decided. That's, again, awesome. They know what they want. Great. You might be so shocked or taken aback by this apology and them coming back and being like, you know what, I fit best with you, that you're just like, oh, I don't know what to do. On the one hand, it's like, you know what, okay, because it's familiar and there's a love there. But on the other hand, it's like, well, I don't know what I want anymore. I mean, whatever happened between us kind of threw me for a loop, and it took me a long time to rebuild and get that stability. I'm not sure I can do this again. I need at least time to think things and think things through and get to the bottom of how I feel. This is about seeking clarity. This is about decisive action. This is about being assertive. This is about self-advocating. So we've got this ending. What are we going to do about it? We reunite, move on, and you need to stay, for November, you need to stay in I don't know. November needs to be your I don't know month to think about things, because this is you rebuilding after what happened. And then here they come. You're not done rebuilding yet. No decisions until you feel firmly solid on your feet. That's for Gemini. That's for Gemini. Good. Okay. Queen of Swords reversed and Three of Cups reversed. So this would set, okay, so that could be Libra. And we've got Three of Cups reversed. That is a potentially, it's like teetering on forming a bad habit. It's like partying, getting out of control. Someone's kind of dalliance starting to take over behavior. It's doing too much of something. It's something in excess that is to your detriment, right? And this Queen of Swords reversed, that could speak to someone that's very emotional one minute and very just, on the warpath the next. It could be somebody that is vindictive and vengeful, and it could be somebody that's quite verbally abusive, manipulative, all of that. So it could be somebody not telling you the truth, and they're cheating. Either way, this does not bode well for making a decision, is what I'm trying to say. This is not a time to make a decision, especially if this is an overly emotional time for you. You're not really thinking very clearly. This is not the time, not the time to make a decision. This could be you suspect the other person hasn't been telling the truth, or the reason why you had the falling out was because of cheating, or someone's vices, or someone's dalliances, or things that they do starting to get out of hand. This could be, one night a week with friends turning into every night coming in at 3 a.m, and then there was cheating on the side, or there's a developing, gambling habit or something. So this is quite possibly what was at issue in the relationship that pulled you two apart. This takes time to address and heal also. So if this person was kind of pulling out to get some balance and semblance in their life, it looks like they're working on it. If that's the case, awesome, fine. They've come full circle with it. They want to come back, okay. But you're not there yet. And even if you were, you still need to give this time. This is all about staying in the I don't know for November, please. This is not a time for reconciliation and reunion and happy times. And how are you doing? Let's go get some coffee. This is not that. This is nope. This is we're not celebrating anything yet. I still don't know where I'm at. Still need a bit more time. All right. Gemini, I thank you for stopping by. You take things at your own pace. This is about you staying solid and grounded and not letting your emotions get the best of you and running away with that. This is you staying grounded as much as you can. Putting yourself first. Okay, all right. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.